What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So I have had time to react and respond and just view what was going on and make some moves accordingly because the crypto market took a tumble, right? It definitely fell a little bit. Right now, it's not necessarily falling as much or even at all, but I had the time during that time during the weekend to react to everything that was going on and the pullback that we saw. Now I don't know the reasoning behind it. I'm that far removed, right? I'm not removed from actually investing into things, but I'm removed from any type of brand new news as to why that's pulling back. I just see the action that's happening and I'm like, let me react to this and what am I going to do while this is taking place. So within this video, I'm going to talk about where crypto is right now, what we did see recently, as well as what moves I decided to make in my own investment strategy. Because, I mean, my long-term investment strategy, nothing really happened. But when it comes to short-term investment strategies or even establishing more long-term positions, if that makes sense, this obviously was an opportunity. So before we get started in this, make sure you guys hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out any of the links that are down below. It does help out the channel. You can check out my Twitter, my Patreon. Those two are down there, as well as my link for BTCC. This is a platform that I've been able to utilize for quite some time at this moment. I've been able to leverage trade. I've been able to trade outright and demo trade anytime I had some sort of strategy that I want to test out. I go ahead and do it there. Feel free to check out my link down below. If you specifically use my link, you will get a deposit bonus of 10%. So a 10% deposit bonus, as well as extra bonuses all the way up to $10,055. A lot of money, depending on the different things that you hit, different thresholds that you get to, you can have a lot of extra bonus money. Also, 40% lower trading fees if you specifically use that link, as well as you guys can trade up to a 500x leverage. I never recommend that. I've traded 500x leverage 3 or 4 times. I've been profitable every single time. I don't know how, because it's like a 0.5% difference. If it drops 0.5%, you lose everything. So I literally have to be spot on. I have to be right, whether it's coming backwards or whether it's going forward, right? I have to be right on the dot for the turnaround, if that makes sense. So anyways, we're here to talk about what's going on in the crypto market because I have a lot of energy right now. And the reason why I have a lot of energy is because the crypto market is definitely lower than what we've seen before. If you don't know, when we were talking about crypto market running, making some moves, it was sitting at about a $3.4 trillion market cap. Well, right now it's sitting at a $3.1 trillion market cap. That may not sound like a lot, but that is literally $300 billion. Like, that's a lot of money. Like, we're not talking about millions or tens of millions or hundreds of millions. We're talking about hundreds of billions of dollars of a difference in the market. So it definitely is significant, right? And right now, we haven't seen the major move from altcoins. We're just seeing it react with Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin falls below 100,000, you see things like Ethereum drop to 2,200. You see things like XRP drop below $2 and so on and so forth, right? So you're seeing major movement for a lot of other plays. Like, we look at Bitcoin, it currently is up and a lot of things are making some positive moves, which is great, but it's all in reaction to what happened recently and how far that has come back. So Bitcoin is slightly up for the day. It is down by 6% over the last 7 days. Ethereum is down by 14, almost 15% in the last 7 days. Looking positive today. In the last hour, not so much, but looking positive today. But overall, it's down by 15% in the last 7 days. XRP down by 13% in the last 7 days. Slightly up right now, but down 13% in the last 7 days. 15% for Solana. 4% for Tron, 14% for Dogecoin, 16% for Cardano, 23% for Hype. That was actually moving positively in a time when things were actually decreasing a little bit. So seeing 20% doesn't really surprise me because it's overreacting for, kind of catching up to what it was doing, what everything else was doing, as well as the reaction to what we see here. So 23%, 20% for SUI, you 15% for Chainlink, 14% for Stellar. Avalanche is down 15%, 7% for Ton, 11% for Shiba Inu, 8% for Litecoin, and so on and so forth, right? Some major, major moves. Let's go ahead and look at some that have increased the most, right? You can see some other things like SEI and Form that are up 2%, 12%, 16% in the top 100. But things that are down the most, you have AB that's down by 34%, Farcoin that's down by 29%, Lido Dow 24%, and many others, Render, Immutable, Dog with Hat, and so on and so forth, right? So the reaction was crazy to see, or the action taken is crazy in how things have dropped so much. Now, again, haven't dove into exactly the detail, especially with the fact that it is the weekend. Can't see anything major on the government side for that type of impact, but I may be wrong. Feel free to let me know. I'll probably check as soon as I get off this video. I just wanted to react with a video of exactly what I decided to do in that moment, because I believe in crypto more than a lot of other people. So I decided to make some moves during this time. I saw the opportunities that were before us, right? You can see all these things in the crypto market and how they're flowing, and the opportunities are before us, right? XRP below $2, sold, right? Jasmine coin at a low level, yeah. So I decided to throw some money in there, but I did it not on my main account, which would be Coinbase or Kraken or any of those accounts. I did it on BTCC. I decided to throw some money in 3 different plays on BTCC for my dividend portfolio. Or not dividend portfolio. I'm throwing 16 different things in at one time. For my 100K portfolio, I decided to throw a lot in here, right? Now you're going to see the different plays that I have. I've always had XRP and Jasmine Coin. I made a few investments and made some money out of it, but these two are down, right? This is down by 53%. Jasmine Coin honestly is almost at the liquidation point, or I guess actually it's still got a good bit of distance, but because it's only a 2x leverage. I also have a 3x leverage for XRP. If I decided to do a 10x leverage, even though where I invested at $2.17 was a low point, I would have been liquidated at this point. If I decided to do a 10x leverage here, I would have been liquidated at this point. But since I didn't, I'm not liquidated at that point. But I decided to make 3 investments where I am now doing a 10x leverage. I'm doing a 10x leverage in Ethereum, a 10x leverage in CAS, and a 10x leverage in AVAX. I feel like AVAX is definitely at an insanely low level. Doesn't mean that it's at the lowest level possible, but seeing it at $16 is a no-brainer. Well, I guess it was $17 where I made that move. It's a no-brainer for me. I feel as though there's so much upside in it. However, if the market reacts insanely negative and continues to react that way, it may not be good. That's $186 that I put in there at a 10x leverage, $115 for Caspa at a 10x leverage, which I'm currently up by 29%. And then Ethereum, I'm down by 7%. I invested $202 that was used, but it's down by $14, $15 or so. So I decided to make these moves, and the reason why I made these moves was just because the opportunities that were before us, right? Ethereum at 2,200 is definitely a low level. Again, not the lowest level. Caspa, seeing that at 6 cents, I should have probably did a 5x leverage just to protect myself a little bit more on all of these, but I just wanted to take a little bit of a risk since I do have 2x leverages for Jasmine and XRP, and I can't supplement that with other leverages. I decided just to throw that into other plays rather than Jasmine Coin and XRP. So I want to see how these play out. If they play out well or if they don't, we will see. My long-term investments are still where they are. I'm not panicking. Right? I don't care if altcoin season takes another 3 years, which I don't expect it to, but I don't care if it does, because my plan is based on price targets, and those price targets that are going to be hit based on altcoin season, based on use case, based on adoption and acceptance and all of those things. But right now we're not there yet. So I can't wait until we do, because I'm always tired of negativity in the markets. I'm always tired of negativity in my portfolio. I want to see positivity. I want to see constant running of everything. That's what I want to see. However, it's very difficult to accurately predict when exactly that's going to happen, especially since the market is based off of your guys' reaction and my reaction and major investors' reaction. So anyways, guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. I want to know what you guys think about the crypto market, and have you made any moves or decided to see any opportunities? Because there are a ton of opportunities right now. It's just, do we have the money to invest into it? Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Check out my link for BTCC down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.